Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the escape attempts of Alcatraz. I'm only going to be talking about two escape attempts, two of the bigger ones that I have researched, and I made a video all about Alcatraz a few weeks ago, so I will link that down below. But let's just go right into this video. So first I'm just going to give a brief history and a brief overview of what Alcatraz was. Alcatraz Penitentiary was a prison on Alcatraz Island, which is just off the shore of San Francisco. In saying that, when I'm talking about these escape attempts, keep in mind that these inmates would have had to swim to San Francisco, as Alcatraz is an island and the nearest shore was San Francisco, so I believe it's about a 2-kilometer swim in the cold ocean to get to shore. Overall, there was 36 inmates to escape during 14 escape attempts. 2 of those men tried to escape twice. 23 were caught, 6 were killed, 2 drowned, and 5 are listed as missing and presumed dead. I'll be talking about 2 of the most famous escape attempts, one called the Battle of Alcatraz that occurred in May 1946, and the arguably successful escape attempt of June 1962. So to start, the Battle of Alcatraz was known as a very violent escape attempt. It occurred through May 4th to 6th, carried out by a total of 6 prisoners. The prisoners took control of the cell house, and they were able to make their way to the weapons room, where they got the keys to the recreation yard door, but they failed to get the keys to the outside gate. So they didn't get out completely, but they decided to battle it out inside the recreation yard. They ended up holding 2 correctional officers as hostages, and later on they ended up shooting and killing them. After that, 3 of the prisoners returned to their cells, and the other 3 prisoners continued to fight. The U.S. Marine eventually got involved and shot and killed the 3 prisoners that were continuing their fight. The 3 prisoners that returned to their cells then went to trial for the murders of the 2 guards that were held hostage. The 3 prisoners were sentenced to death through gas chambers. The last prisoner was only 19, so he got another life sentence. Aside from those that were directly involved in the battle, 17 other prisoners and 1 other guard were injured during the fight. Now moving on to the June 1962 escape attempt that was carried out by 3 inmates. These 3 inmates went through an unguarded utility corridor where they chiseled away some damaged concrete on the wall using tools such as spoons, forks, and they made an electric drill using a stolen vacuum cleaner motor. They disguised the noise by doing their work through music hour, and they concealed their progress with a fake wall. Their escape route led through a man-sized vent, and something interestingly weird about this escape attempt was other inmates knew they were trying to escape and gave them raincoats in hopes that they could use it as a raft to get across the ocean. When the escape attempt had been completed and 3 inmates could not be found, the investigation actually had some inside help, as there was supposed to be a 4th man on this escape attempt that could not fit through the man-sized vent. Therefore, he did not get to escape with the others. The 3 escapees have never been seen again, and that's why people say it was arguably successful. The FBI investigation was closed December 1976. The escapees were said to have drowned during their swim to the mainland. However, even though the FBI investigation is closed, these 3 still remain on the most wanted list. The only lead they ended up having was in 2010 when they found a raft on the shore. They figured out that a car was stolen the night that the escapees had escaped. Two of the escapees are thought to be in Brazil. And that is where that story ends. I could not find any more information. Honestly, the information I did find was a little bit confusing. There's a lot of different stories. Like I just mentioned, some stories say that 2 of the 3 escapees are now in Brazil. Some say that they've never ever been seen again. So it's really just a confusing story, but very, very interesting. I think my favorite part of both those stories is the interesting fact that the other inmates knew they were going to try and escape, and instead of asking if they could go along, they gave them their raincoats. So I think that's very, very interesting, a little odd. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.